In this video, I'm showing you how to make one of my favourite POI horde-based conversions, which works great and grows with you from early game all the way through mid to even late game hordes. It also makes for a fantastic multiplayer horde base, and if you play 7 days with a mod that has NPCs who can fight alongside you, and I'll have an example of how that works later in the video. But for now, let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. I'll just move through. I'm in God mode at the moment, and I've got one of these super duper dev guns just so that we can sweep through, give you a quick idea of where the zombies are. So yeah, we've got this downstairs area of the bar. We've got this mezzanine up the top. So as you come up here, there's a bunch of chickens as well. There's going to be a zombie fall through this hole any moment now. Bang, dead. So that's the top floor clear. Just going to head down here now. There might be one or two. Nope, might be one here. And nope, bathrooms are clear. And this is clear. Now there is going to be a dog just outside here, so be careful, especially early game. Now we come down here for the main loot and the zombies who are protecting it. But this isn't really what it's all about, so I just wanted to sweep through just to show you the layout if this is the first time you're seeing this POI. Because really the crux of this video is going to be how to convert this into an awesome horde base that's going to last you well into the mid game, potentially even late game, because over time the format of it is still going to be the same, but you're just going to be upgrading gradually over time. As you progress further, you'll be upgrading everything to concrete and then to steel. So okay, the first thing we're going to want to do is just clear out all the shit from upstairs. So let's get rid of all these chairs. And we'll just get rid of these tables. Okay, so that's clear now. Got a few zombies outside we might have to deal with. Here they come. So what we're looking at is a classic hatch and bars setup. And we're going to have one of those fighting positions here, just at the top of the stairs and about midway down this side of the of this level. So I'll just show you what we're going to do to set that up. I've got some frame shapes here. We're going to look for bars first, and let's start here. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then you're not going to be able to place a third because this bar here is on the inside of this block here, so we're going to have to knock that down. And then just for double protection, we're going to flip around this side and do the same thing. So if the zombies do manage to break one of these bars, you've got a backup. So yeah, that's the bottom row, and then we're going to go the same thing up here. Now let's just get rid of these. It will take you a minute. There's only about 1,000 hit points, so even if you're just using a low level pickaxe, it should be pretty easy to get rid of these, but the old dev hammer does it in one hit. Now we're going to stick another bar there and another bar there, and I don't know if you really need to do this, but I like to, just to be safe. But I'm going to stick an extra one going out there so they can't kind of come around this gap. Now as I do this, I've just realized that we actually need to leave a gap in the middle here because we need to be able to get in and out, and I'll show you what to do to actually close that gap in just a second. So we've got those ones jutting out over the edge, and now because they're there we can just come up here and place the ones this side. So let's just double up all the way across, and again we have a couple of zombies to deal with. So how do we close this? Well, we're going to rely on good old hatches. So to place these hatches we need to go into advanced rotation. So yeah, we're going to have it this way. So look for the side. There's only one side of this square hatch where the two pieces that are on top of it are actually touching the same side. So you want to have that closest to you, and then so when you place it and then you open it, it's going to open away from you. So that's how that works. So now we can come up this way, do the same thing, just rotate it around this way. There we have it. We've got a double hatch situation going on there. So with that done, let me just upgrade these bars. I've got some cobblestone and some wood, so we'll just go up to as far as cobblestone for now. Now, as you can see, this is just cobblestone. That's as far as I've gone at the moment. That's probably as far as you're going to need to go for like a day 7 horde on the vanilla game. As you progress through to day 14, 21 and beyond, the first thing you're probably going to want to upgrade is actually the floor. So this is actually only wood right now. And this, my friends, is it. As I said, you're going to want to start upgrading this, perhaps replace these with the vault hatches and upgrade these to concrete and eventually steel. For some extra redundancy, should the later game stage hordes actually manage to break through this, maybe you're not concentrating and you're a bit overwhelmed with the rate at which they're coming and they're just knocking this stuff down faster than you can repair it, you can actually just repeat this. There's enough room to repeat this probably 2 or 3 more times. So you've got this exact same setup here, and then maybe once back here, and then once on this side. So if they break through the first, they come to the second, break through the second, they come to the third, break through the third, they come to the fourth. Now, one of the things that makes this a great horde base is that it's good for single player, but it's also good for multiplayer as well, because you can just have your mates all lined up along here. There's, you know, it's basically like a shooting gallery. It's like shooting fish in a barrel almost. I mean, I'm mixing my metaphors there. But, you know, you can have people positioned all the way around. And not only that, but if you happen to be playing a mod that gives you NPCs, such as the mod that I'm playing right now, Rebirth, where you've got guys who can fight for you and stand alongside you, you can line them up all along here. Even in single player, you're getting the multiplayer benefit of the layout of this base. So if you want to see how this base holds up against the day 7 horde in Rebirth, then you can watch this next video.